Every generation of Nigerian football produces heroes. But once in a while, a player emerges who is more than just a footballer, someone who embodies resilience, hope, leadership, and inspiration. For the current Super Falcons, Rasheedat Ajibade, popularly known as Rash or the girl with the blue hair, has become exactly that kind of figure. Ajibade is not just admired for her technical skills on the pitch. She is loved because of her story, her perseverance, her authenticity, and the way she carries the weight of a nation with humility and pride. From the dusty streets of Mushin, Lagos, to captaining the most successful women's national team in Africa, her journey is the stuff of movies. But what makes fans across Nigeria, Africa, and even Europe love her so deeply? This is the story, a 3,000-word dive into why Rasheedat Ajibade isn't just a footballer, but a symbol of what is possible when talent, hard work, and faith come together. 1. Humble beginnings, a star born in Mushin. When people see Ajibade today playing for Atletico Madrid Femenino, winning awards, or captaining the Super Falcons, it is easy to forget that her story began in Mushin, one of Lagos's most notorious neighborhoods. Growing up in Mushin meant growing up amidst noise, hustle, and relentless struggle. Ajibade wasn't handed opportunities on a silver platter. Instead, she worked with what she had. Reports and interviews reveal that as a child she hawked zobo, kunu, olive oil, and other goods to help support her family. This reality shaped her character. She learned early that nothing comes easy, and that discipline and hard work were non-negotiable. Fans love her because she never hides this part of her story. She speaks openly about her past, making her relatable to millions of Nigerians who understand what it means to hustle. Her story echoes the dreams of so many children in working-class communities, that greatness can emerge from anywhere. 2. The birth of a footballer. From a very young age, Ajibade's passion for football was undeniable. She played in the streets, often with boys, and quickly developed toughness, flair, and technical ability. By the time she was a teenager, she was already standing out. Her big break came with FC Robo Queens, a Lagos-based club that has produced several Super Falcons stars. At FC Robo, she gained her nickname the girl with the blue hair, thanks to her trademark hairstyle that fans have come to love. But it wasn't just the hair. She played with fire, hunger, and creativity. She scored goals, assisted teammates, and led from the front. Her performances in the Nigerian Women's Premier League earned her call-ups to the youth national teams, and eventually the senior Super Falcons. Fans love her because she represents Nigerian grassroots football, proof that domestic clubs, if given support, can produce players good enough for the world stage. 3. The leap to Europe. Leaving Nigeria to play abroad is never easy. Ajibade's journey first took her to Norway, where she joined Avaldsens IL. Adjusting to a new culture, climate, and style of football was tough. In interviews, she admitted there were times she struggled mentally and considered giving up. But she didn't quit. She persevered, fought through homesickness, and proved herself. Her determination caught the eyes of bigger clubs, and soon she made the move to Atletico Madrid Femenino in Spain's top division. At Atletico, Ajibade became a fan favorite not just for her blue hair, but for her intensity on the pitch. She scored crucial goals, including a memorable one in the Spanish Super Cup final that helped her club win the title. European fans love her because she plays with flair and passion. She's Nigerian in spirit but global in quality. Nigerian fans love her because every success abroad is a reminder of her Mushin roots. 4. Rising to Super Falcon stardom. For the Super Falcons, Ajibade quickly became indispensable. She wasn't just another player, she was a game changer. In the 2022 Africa Women's Cup of Nations WAFCON, she was Nigeria's standout performer. She scored goals, created chances, and played with fearless energy. Even when Nigeria fell short, fans saw Ajibade as the bright future of the team. By 2024, she wasn't just part of the Falcons, she was the captain. Wearing the armband, she led the team with maturity, despite being relatively young compared to veterans like Asisat Oshola. Her leadership is calm, encouraging, and inspirational, qualities fans deeply respect. What makes fans admire her most is that she leads not just with words, but with action. She tracks back, presses, scores, and sacrifices for the team. She embodies the spirit of the Super Falcons. 5. Big game player. Fans don't just love players for skills, they love those who deliver in big moments. And Ajibade has repeatedly proven herself on the biggest stages. At WAFCON 2022, she scored crucial goals. In World Cup qualifiers, she has been a consistent attacking threat. At Atletico Madrid, she scored in cup finals and high-pressure matches. These moments build trust with fans. When the game is tough, they know Ajibade will step up. And that reliability is why fans cheer her name so passionately. 6. The iconic blue hair. Sometimes, it's the little things that make players stand out. For Ajibade, it's her blue hair, a bold expression of identity. Fans love it because it makes her instantly recognizable. On the pitch, even from a distance, you can spot her. But beyond visibility, the hair represents confidence, individuality, and pride. In a world where women athletes sometimes face pressure to conform, Ajibade uses her hair as a statement. I am who I am. Fans, especially young girls, find this empowering. 7. Faith and humility. Another reason fans love Ajibade is her humility and openness about her faith. She often credits God for her success, and she hasn't forgotten her roots. Even with fame, she remains grounded, often visiting her church, supporting her community, and speaking about how faith guides her decisions. Fans see this as authenticity, a player who hasn't been changed by fame and money. 8. Giving back. The Rash Foundation. Ajibade is not only about herself. Through her Rash Foundation, she supports young athletes, runs outreach programs, and invests in grassroots football. This makes fans love her even more because she's not only chasing personal glory. She's creating opportunities for others, ensuring that the next generation has it slightly easier than she did. In Nigeria, where many athletes forget their communities once they succeed, Ajibade stands out for giving back. 9. Recognition and awards. Fans love winners, and Ajibade is a winner. Her awards and recognition speak volumes. Player of the Tournament at WAFCON 2024. Multiple Player of the Match awards at international competitions. Spanish Super Cup winner with Atletico Madrid. Nigerian Football Federation, NFF, commendations for leadership and dedication. These awards validate what fans already know. She's world class. 10. A role model for the youth. For young Nigerians, especially young girls who dream of football careers, Ajibade is a role model. She proves that you don't need privilege to make it, only passion, hard work, and determination. Her story tells young athletes that even if you're hawking on the streets today, you could one day wear the captain's armband for the Super Falcons. This inspiration makes fans connect with her on a deeper level. She is not just admired, she is loved. 11. Patriotism and dedication. Ajibade's commitment to the national team is another reason for her popularity. She never holds back when called up, even when juggling club duties. She plays with pride, fights for every ball, and represents Nigeria with her whole heart. The NFF has praised her patriotism and ambition, and fans see that passion every time she wears the green and white jersey. 12. Why fans love her most. To summarize, here's why RasheedatAjibade is loved so deeply. 1. Her roots. She comes from humble beginnings. 2. Her journey. She overcame struggles to reach Europe. 3. Her leadership. She captains with humility and strength. 4. Her performance. She delivers in big games. 5. Her identity. The blue hair makes her iconic. 6. Her faith. She's grounded and authentic. 7. Her giving back through Rash Foundation. 8. Her patriotism. She sacrifices for Nigeria. 9. Her relatability. She embodies the Nigerian hustle spirit. Ajibade is not just loved for scoring goals. She is loved because she represents hope, strength, and possibility. In the end, RasheedatAjibade is more than a footballer. She is a fighter, a leader, a role model, and a beacon of inspiration. fans love her because she's real. Her story is our story. Her struggles mirror ours, and her victories feel like ours too. From Mushin to Madrid, from hawking Zobo to lifting trophies, RasheedatAjibade journey reminds us all that dreams are valid, no matter where you come from. And that is why football fans in Nigeria, across Africa, and around the world love her so passionately.